And again, our first event of the session is the girls 8 and under 100-yard IM. We've got 2 heats of that coming up at you. Then we've got the boys with 1 heat, and then we go to the 25 freestyles. This is going to be short and fast, so everybody stay tuned, stay up on where you need to be, and make sure everybody gets behind their blocks at the appropriate time. Event 13, girls 8 and under 100-yard IM, heat 1 of 2. All right, this first heat of 2 8 and under 100-yard individual medley. Rebecca Dew from Coast Guard is in lane 4. Alexa Reese from ECAT lane 5, and Annalise Gunderman from Coast Guard Blue Dolphins over there in lane 6. At the split, it's Annalise Gunderman from Coast Guard. A strong 46.22 on the way out. While you're hanging out, waiting for your swimmer to swim, make sure you check out Aquawear. Welcome all the swimmers to the 2022 King Neptune Invite. We're set up behind the bleachers. Need a team suit? Need the logo? Need to order a parka, backpack, whatever you need. Aquawear is the place. If those goggles break, we've got you. Need a team cap? We've got those too. So come on over. And congratulations to Annalise Gunderman from Coast Guard, 145.19, the winner of the first heat of the second session of the 2022 Tide Swimming King Neptune Invite. Rebecca Dew from Coast Guard in at 2:15.10. And flying down lane 5, here comes Alexa Reese with a 2:32.79. Heat 2. All right, in Heat 2, Lane 2, Victoria Gong. Lane 3, Brooke Parker, both of Tide swimming. Lane 4, Charlotte Dexter, unattached Tide. Lane 5, Olivia Stowell, Tide. Lane 6, Mila Amini from Coast Guard. And lane 7, 8, and 9, all from Tide, Olivia Karunaratne, Juliet Maki, and Emma Klimkowitz. Those are lanes 7, 8, and 9. All right, Olivia Stowell with a 128.37. Nice 4-second drop from her seed time there, 132. Juliet Maki from Tide, 145.73. And there's Brooke Parker rounding out the podium on that one, 155.92. Event 14, boys 8 and under, 100-yard individual medley, heat 1 of 1. In lane 1, Bradley Epps, Tide swimming. Lane 2, Cole Schwepp, unattached, Tide. Lane 3, Nathan Schneider, unattached, Tide. Lane 4, Camden Mueller, Coast Guard. Lane 5, Nelson Marchione, Tide. Lane 6, Carter Nance, Coast Guard. Lane 7, Oliver Lyashenko, Tide. Lane 8, Patrick Kolasinski, Tide. 9, Josh Soderlund, Tide. And 10, Jay's Council from Tide. Out there in front, Nelson with a 35.49. A 2-second lead on the field there. He comes in with a 122 seed time. For all of you first-time swim parents out there today, times are cool. They get faster. Let the coaches coach, and you will enjoy every minute of it. All right, Nelson, 115.43 with Carter Nance in the 119.11. And there's Cameron Mueller from Coast Guard, 134.63. Cameron, a nice little drop there as well. And now, timers, when you are ready, please make your way to the other side of the pool for the 25 freestyles. For the rest, all of them are 25s from here on out. Timers, we'll miss you from this side. Yep. If you don't have some sunscreen, we've got some over at the. They have some over at the Aquawear booth. Want to thank all of our volunteers, including the officials. That's right, folks. Those officials are volunteers as well, and you can become one. Takes a couple courses. You always have a great view of the pool when you're there officiating, timing. It all helps. Thank you, Mr. Smith. But lots of jobs here at the swim meets. Thanks, everyone, for pitching in. Don't be scared. Event 15, girls, 6 and under, 25-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2. All right, here they come, 5 and 6-year-olds. Kansas Piccoli from Tide swimming in 4. Aria House from Tide in 5. Lexi Kletz from Tide in 6. And Kara Collins-Facto from Tide in lane 7. 4 lifetime bests on the way. Heat 2. Into the water on Heat 2. Stella Scibelli from ECAT in lane 1. Ellie Salpeter, Tide 2. Lydia Kingery, Tide 3. Anna Bennett in 4 from Tide. Taylor Epps from Tide in 6. Evelyn Johnson from Tide. 7, Madison Kletz, Tide. 8, Adeline Hamilton from Tide. 9, Bridget Dickman from 9, and 10, Noelle Chapman from Tide. They're already done. It takes that long to say their names. So fast. Event 16, boys, 6 and under, 25-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 1. Lane 3, Sammy Rees-Vagnoglu from Coast Guard. 4, Noah Thomas, Tide. 5, Asher Knapp, Tide. 6, Austin Ross, Tide. 7, Landon Alcox, Tide. And 8, Leonel Creedon, Tide, swimming. Event 17, girls, 7-8, 25-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 4. All right. Fifth time's the charm, ladies and gentlemen. Rebecca Dew in 2 from Coast Guard. Gabriella Childress in 3 from Tide. Allison Deputy in 4. Abigail Wheaton in 5. Gabriella Gallant 6. Maggie Mayo 7. Taylor Alcox 8. All from Tide Swimming. Heat 2. Heat 2, a bevy of Tide swimmers. Lane 1, Cassidy Foster. Lane 2, Isla Cottrell. Lane 3, Junie Smith. Lane 4, Abby Steinert. 5, Lincoln Derrick. 6, Camilla Galiulu. 7, Tenley Kite. 8, Abby Nash. 9, Addison Neff. And 10, Charlotte Gallant. Heat 3. Lane 1 from ECAT, Alexa Reese. The rest are Tide. Cunningham in 2, Ross in 3, Settle in 4, Karunaratne in 5, McDonough in 6, Gong 7, Gaheen 8, McFerrin 9, and Brumbelow in 10. Quiet behind the blocks, please. Heat 4. Lane 1, Repa. 2, Parker. 3, Smith. 4, Klimkowitz. 5, Amini from Coast Guard. 6, Gunderman from Coast Guard. 7, Stowell. 8, Dexter. 9, Argent. 10, Hyenga. Again, the rest Tide swimmers there, and they're already done. Event 18, boys 7-8, 25-yard freestyle. Heat 1 of 3.
What are you doing? Is your daughter swimming?
No, he's filling in. He's doing me a huge favor. I tapped out 6 of work, so I can't be out there.
Huh?
I tapped out 6 today, so it's easier. So I can't be on the air. Somebody was doing it,
Lane 2, Simon. 3, Schneider. 4, Chapman. 5, Schwepp. 6, O'Brien. 7, Ducharme. 8, Bino. And 9, Epps. tied across the board. Heat 2.
I was this close. Really?
Lane 1, Marchione. 2, Barons. 3, Morgan. 4, Askins. 5, Thomas. 6, Thomas. 7, King. 8, Lee. 9, Farthing. And 10, Smith. All tied across the board there in this second of 3 heats of the boys' 7-8 25-yard freestyle. Heat 3. Lane 1, Johnson. Lane 2, Kolosinski. Lane 3, Council. 4, Soderlin, all from Tide. You've got Nance in 5 and Mueller in 6 from Coast Guard. Lyashenko, 7, Miller, 8, Mueller, 9 from Coast Guard, and 10, Gurin from Tide. They're done. Rocking. Here comes the breaststroke. In case you're in the breaststroke, you should probably be down here. 8 and unders only, or at least the 8 and unders. Event 19, 8 and under 25-yard girls, 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke heat 1 of 4. All right, lane 4, Aria House tied. Lane 5, Stella Scabelli, ECAT. Lane 6, Taylor Epps tied.
I hear she's going to be a princess at King Neptune.
Heat 2. Lane 1, Galialina tied. 2, Hyenga. 3, Settle. 4, Foster. 5, Alcock. 6, Cunningham. 7, Cottrell. 8, Brumbelow, all from Tide. 9, Dew from Coast Guard. And 10, Bennett from Tide. Heat 3. It's an all-tied affair in Heat 3. Rawson 1, Childress 2, McFerrin 3, Argent 4, Wheaton 5, Gallant 6, Maki 7, Dexter 8, Steinert 9, and Neff 10. Heat 4. Final heat, girls 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke. It's Deputy in 1, Gallant in 2 from Tide, Reese in 3 from ECAT. And then from Tide, it's Parker in 4, Smith in 5, Klimkowitz 7, Gaheen 8. I'm sorry, Klimkowitz 6, Gaheen 7, Nash 8, McDonough 9, and Derek 10. Event 20, boys 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke, heat 1 of 3. Lane 4, Sammy Riesvagnoglu from Coast Guard, 5, Asher Knapp from Tide, and 6, Austin Ross from Tide. As we were talking about all the great things you can do, maybe you're not ready to stand on the sidelines all day, but you can sit at a computer table and work things like the wonderful Kristen Markle over there, who I'd like to say a happy belated birthday to.
Kristen's birthday.
Yes. Heat 2.
Hey, Jack. How are you?
All right, Heat 2, it's tied across the board. Askins in 1, Gurn in 2, Ducharme in 3, Farthing 4, Schneider in 5, Johnson in 6, Barron 7, Smith 8, and King in 9. Heat 3. In this final heat, boys, 825-yard breaststroke, it's Thomas in 1, Bino 2, Lyashenko 3, and Epps 4 from Tide. You've got Mueller from Coast Guard in lane 5, Miller from Tide in 6, Mueller, Colton, that is, in lane 7 from Coast Guard. And then you got Simon, Thomas, and O'Brien from tied in 8, 9, and 10. Coming up next, the 25-yard backstroke. We've got 6 and unders and then the 7, 8-year-olds. So 6 and under 25-yard backstroke should be behind the blocks at this time. Event 21, girls 6 and under 25-yard backstroke, heat 1 of 2. In lane 4, Kansas Piccoli tied. Evelyn Johnson tied is in lane 5. Kara Collins Facto is from tied in lane 6, and Lexi Kletz is in lane 7, all tied. This is your 25-yard backstroke coming up next. The boys, after one more heat of the girls, and you got one heat of the boys, and we've got a couple heats of the girls. 25-yard backstroke, that's 7-8, and then the boys 7-8. Heat 2. All right, lanes 1 through 9 from tied. Chapman in 1, Salpeter in 2, Hamilton in 3, Kingery in 4, Kletz 5, Epps 6, Bennett 7, Dickman 8, House 9, and then our ECAT entrant in there in lane 10. That's Sabelli. Go hold it your own there, Stella. Rocking it. All right. Event 22, boys 6 and under 25-yard backstroke, heat 1 of 1. Lane 3, Lionel Creedon from tied. 4, Landon Alcox from tied. 5, Austin Ross from tied. 6, Asher Knapp from tied. 7, Noah Thomas from tied. And 8, Sammy Rizvagnoglu, Coast Guard Blue Dolphins. That's your one and only boys 6 and under 25-yard backstroke heat. Don't blink. Event 23, girls 7-8, 25-yard backstroke, heat 1 of 4. It's Mayo in 2, Steinert in 3, Alcox in 4 from Tide, Dew in 5 from Coast Guard. And then it's Deputy in 6, Smith in 7, Galliolana from Tide in 8, Camilla, she's in 8.
Which one was that? Wow. Wonder if you used them.
Heat 2.
Hi, Maite. How are you? Good. What's new? No, he's from this afternoon.
We've got Kite in 1, Nash in 2, Gallant in 3, Wheaton 4, Childress 5, Maki 6, Foster 7, Cottrell 8, Gallant 9, Charlotte Gallant, as opposed to Gabrielle, who's over in 3. And then Addison Neff finishes it out in lane 10, all from Tide Swimming. Just take it back over there. Heat 3. In lane 1, Derek from Tide. Lane 2, Reese from ECAT. And then it's Gaheen in 3, Settle in 4, Argent 5, McDonough 6, Gong 7, Repa 8, Brumbelow 9, and Cunningham 10. That is your Tide list from 3 to 10 there. Heat 4. Final heat, girls 7-8, 25 backstroke. It's Hyenga 1, Karunaratne in 2, McFerrin 3, Amini 4, Gunderman 5. That's 4 and 5 from Coast Guard. Parker in 6, Smith 7, Klimkowitz 8, Ross 9, and Stowell 10. And that heat, so fast, already done. Event 24, boys, 7-8, 25-yard backstroke, heat 1 of 3.
We got a lot more people in the water than we got on the damn scoreboard. One that is over there. Let's set up a limit. Okay, we're going to let them rip. Let them rip, folks.
All right, in lane 3, that's Nathan Schneider. 4, Beckett Simon. 5, Chamberlain Smith. 6, Eli Farthing. 7, Boston O'Brien. 8, Wynn Ducharme. And I believe 9 is making up one from a missed heat earlier. Heat 2. Schwepp in lane 1, Johnson in 2, Barons 3, Bino 4, Mueller 5, Mueller's from Coast Guard, Morgan 6, King 7, Lee 8, Chapman 9, Marchione 10. That's heat 2 of 3. There's one more of this boys 7-8 25 backstroke, and then we're into the girls 8 and under 25-yard butterfly after this next heat. So butterflyers start rocking. Heat 3. Lane 1, Askins. 2, Thomas. That's Knox. Lane 3, Niall Thomas. 4, Soderland, all from Tide. You've got Nance in 5 and Camden Mueller in 6 from Coast Guard. Then you've got Epps in 7, Council in 8, Kalasinski in 9, Gurin in 10, all from Tide. That's it for the backstroke of session 2 of the Tide Swimming King Neptune Invite. Event 25, girls 8 and under 25-yard butterfly, heat 104. Lane 3, that's Ellie Salpeter from Tide. Lane 4, Adeline Hamilton. 5, Taylor Epps. 6, Evelyn Johnson. 7, Aria House. And 8, Bridget Dickman, all from Tide. Heat 104, a bunch of 5 and 6-year-olds crushing some butterfly. Heat 2.
Hey, Ken. Doing good. No, you're good. Oh, everybody okay?
Lane 1, Kite. 2, Brumbelow. 3, Hyenga. 4, Foster. 5, Mackey. 6, Gallant. That's Gabrielle. 7, Gallant, Charlotte. 8, Gallaluna. 9, Settle, and 10, Cottrell. That's your all-tied Heat 2. 2 more heats of that 25 butterfly, then we're into the boys. So fast, maybe not time to make it over to Aquair, but you'll have time after this session is over. Goggles, team suits, caps. Order your parkas, order your backpacks. Anything and everything you might need is at Aquair behind the bleachers. Heat 3. Lane 1, Nash. 2, Dexter. 3, Childress. 4, Kingery. 5, Derrick. 6, Cunningham. 7, Steiner. 8, McFerrin. 9, Alcox. And 10, Neff. That is your lineup of this Heat 3. Just like her daddy over there in lane 10. Rockin'. Heat 4. Lane 1, McDonough. 2, Argent. 3, Ross from Tide. In 4, it's Mila Amini from Coast Guard. 5, Smith. That's Isla. 6 is Gunderman from Coast Guard. 7 is Stowell. 8 is Karunaratne. 9 is Gaheen. And 10 is Gong, all from Tide there in 7 through 10. One event left of this 8 and under session, King Neptune invite. That's event 26, boys, 8 and under, 25-yard butterfly, heat 1 of 3. All right, here comes Heat 1. Rizvagnoglu in 2 from Coast Guard. Ross in 3. Askins 4. Smith 5. King 6. All from Tide. It's Colton Mueller 7 in Coast Guard and Noah Thomas in 8 from Tide. Two heats left of Session 2, 2022 Tide Swimming King Neptune Invite. Heat 2. All right, this all-tied affair. It's Gurn in 1, Miller in 2, Schwepp in 3, Bino in 4, Thomas in 5, O'Brien 6, Barron 7, Thomas, that's Niall Thomas in 8, Morgan in 9, Ducharme in 10. If you're watching from home, we welcome you next time. Come on out to the Princess Anne Family YMCA. What a beautiful day for swimming here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Hope everybody's having a great afternoon. One more heat. Heat 3. All right, our final heat of the session. That's Beckett Simon in 1 from Tide, Kate Johnson in 2 from Tide, Jay's Council 3 from Tide, Oliver Lyashenko 4 from Tide. It's Carter Nance from Coast Guard in lane 5, Nelson Marchione in 6, Josh Soderlin 7, Asher Knapp in 8, Eli Farthing in 9, Patrick Kalasinski lane 10. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for Session 2 of the 2022 Tide Swimming King Neptune Invite. Thank you to the officials. Thanks to the volunteers, all the coaches making it happen around the pool deck. And most of all, thanks to the swimmers for getting up there and getting after it this afternoon. Coming up next, Session 3, the 9, 10, 11, 12 session of the 2022 Tide Swimming King Neptune Invite. Again, while you got a moment, check out Aqua